Welcome back to Partners Dog School. We return to our camp dog Charlie, who's entering the 3rd week of training, where our team will be solidifying her off-leash obedience, including on an e-collar, and making sure she's able to handle being away from her owner throughout the day. Let's get to work on the final steps. So going into week 3 of Charlie's training camp, initially my main goal was to work a lot of just patterning, more reinforcing, and a lot of just fine-tuning her obedience commands. A lot of it was working a little bit with the long line, a little bit with just some off-leash with e-collar as well. It was kind of my main goal is just do a lot of that, lots and lots of patterning, repetition, just getting her comfortable with working the commands in every different scenario, working, whether she was working in daycare, working on a training floor. I wanted her to be comfortable with working in all sorts of different scenarios. Another thing we kind of worked on a little bit more was just, basic socialization, teaching her proper social manners and social cues, giving her an out command. So we did do a lot of work on teaching an out, just having her physically, mentally remove herself from certain situations to kind of help her with the pushiness in daycare. So we started working on a little bit more of those outs. Another thing we kind of worked on was just basic leave it command, just another one of our basic impulse control commands Kendall had asked about, so we spent some time working with that as well. So, wrapping up week 3, again, just doing a lot of fine tuning. We definitely spent a lot of time having her on place, having her practice that duration, even when I'm out of her view, just me practicing, her being comfortable with just being on the floor while I'm out doing other things. And really working Charlie through some final separation anxiety scenarios before Kendall comes to pick her up. I know. As you can tell, she's really excited. Good girl. Good. But just like we did for our working demo, we're going to be working through this. So she's very pent up on energy right now. Energy is pretty high, so we're just going to work that into obedience for a little bit. Good. Heel. No. Good. Sometimes this can take a while. I've definitely worked with dogs. It take like 10 minutes for them to calm down, but she's already calming down pretty quickly. I just want her to be nice and calm before approaching you guys. And again, I do not want to reinforce this behavior. I want to reinforce calm behavior. Does that kind of make sense? Contain it, baby. I know. Good. Good. Very excited. I'll have her come up and say hi to you first. Charlie, go say hi. Go say hi. I am going to correct her for the jumping. I know. So if she does jump on you, just pull your hands away. That's all you have to do. Good girl, Charlie. Good, pet her. Yeah, beautiful. So that's the default behavior I want her to resort to when she does approach people, is that sit. So we're working a lot on that, is just introductions. Charlie, come here. Hi. Basically what this transition is going to look like. Besides, we just worked on the jumping part, so that was beautifully done. So what she did was amazing. So that's going to be something you guys will work on a lot, and that's what probably I'm going to send you home with. So whether it's a leash and collar correction, which is pretty effective with her, or e-collar correction. But I think what we're going to do more of today is just showing you how to do the e-collar obedience. I don't know about a lot of off-leash yet, but we're going to do a lot of e-collar. So off-leash, that's going to take some time for you guys to work on. She's pretty good when it comes to basic commands like sits or downs or go to place or recalls. But with heel, definitely going to take some work, and we're going to spend a lot of time with that together. To wrap up the transition lesson with both Kendall and his father, I made sure he continued practicing the e-collar with Charlie with her distance recalls, staying put on her place bed, and having her leave things on the ground if necessary. We also went over the proper heel work again, along with all the other foundational obedience commands. And then I went into showing him how to improve her drop it command. Lastly, we covered any other concerns he had with her place duration, and I mentioned using a chew toy or snuffle mat to help her decompress on her place and just reinforce relaxing when he wants her to. I'm definitely going to miss Charlie, but look forward to seeing them for their follow-up lesson. Charlie's gonna be coming in for her follow-up today. I'm gonna be super excited to see her. Can't wait to get in there and see how she's doing at home. Okay, come here, Charlie. Let me take a look at your equipment here. Nice, everything looks good. Put the e-collar on properly. Nice. I know. Hi, baby. I know. Okay, nice. How is she doing at home?
Doing really good. She was kind of testing me a little bit with place when she doesn't go down.
Okay.
So I have to just kind of like step into her and then she'll go down. So she actually did really well. When I went to my parents, I set up a towel and I told her like that's her new place, and she stayed there the whole time until I released her, which was really impressive. When I get home, I don't let her out right away out of the kennel, so she knows like not to like bolt out of the door as soon as I let it out. We're still working on kind of like when we're walking, heel, and then like to sit, because she's so distracted by like looking at other stuff. But we went to the park on Saturday with my dad, and she walked fine, and she listened to me when I told her down and everything like that. Okay. So she's doing really good. I did get a treat bag, so now I have like treats to kind of incentivize her a little bit, but it's just going, like we do 20 minutes in the morning and then 20 minutes before I go to bed.
I can see that Kendell has been keeping up with his protocols and training every day. We went over the positioning again with heel and worked through the left about turns to help with Charlie getting distracted on their walks in the park. Since the two of them have been doing so well, I suggested the next step of coming in for our group pet parenting classes and continue to shape her default behaviors. Charlie was ready to continue living a better life with her dad, and we are very proud of the two of them.
Learning for two, your dog and you, PartnersDogs.com.